Hey guys, how you doing? How you feeling? It's CharyJay and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a makeup tutorial for you guys, so I finally did one on this look. I hope you guys like it. I decided to use all the makeup that I have been loving in the past few months. After I decided to go vegan, I stopped buying makeup and I decided to use up the makeup that I have. So in this tutorial, I'm using all my favorite makeup, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is going to be kind of like a talk through as well, so maybe if you're not familiar with makeup or technique, this might help. So yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, if you do, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. It's a mattifying primer. I have oily skin, so that's why I like to use this primer. And it's the best primer that I've ever used since I started wearing makeup. So the next step is to use this concealer. This is from Black Up Cosmetics. It's the contouring stick, and I have number 4. And I use this side because it's more like my skin tone. But I like this because it is the color of my skin, so it helps with masking the discoloration that I have. So you can still see some of the discoloration that I have, so I use another concealer to mask that as well. And that concealer is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, and this is in the color 20. And this is a little darker than the other concealer that I have, but it does conceal more because it's obviously more coverage. I only use both when I'm having like a bad skin day. So now I'm going to use a highlighting concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Amande. It's dark 3, and I love this concealer so much. This is the best highlighting concealer I've ever used. So I could be done with the highlighting concealer at this point, but I'm going to just go over it right underneath my eyes to conceal the dark circles even more. Now I'm just going to blend all of this out just a little bit so it doesn't look so obvious that I have highlighted. Now I'm going to use a highlighting powder. This is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And what this does is set my highlighter so it doesn't crease. And this also reinforces the highlights even more, which is never a bad thing. And I press this into my skin instead of like sweeping this onto my skin. Okay, so while that's baking or setting or whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to go on to my eyes. I don't usually use a primer, but since it's 92 degrees outside, I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and just a little bit. So for my crease, I'm going to use Sable from the LORAC Pro palette. Sorry, I'm not using clean brushes. I'm in the middle of moving, so I haven't had time to wash my brushes. And this is also going to be my transition color, so I'm going above the crease as well. So I'm going to be adding another color to my crease right after this. Alright, now I'm going to use Espresso in my crease. And I use a pencil brush first and then go in with a blending brush. Now I'm going in with the same brush I used at first and just blending the crease color out. Now for my lid color, I'm going to use Pewter. I love this color because it just goes with anything. And I just used a couple coats of that onto my lid to make it a little bit brighter. I'm gonna add this CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner to my water line. Okay, so I put on my eyeliner and my eyebrows because I don't know, I just felt like doing them. And somebody mentioned that my eyebrows are always a different size. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So that's why. This one is always skinnier than this one. This one is always wider. And I've always tried, like at one point in my life, I think like maybe a few years ago, I was trying to make them the same size. And this one always ended up getting all messed up. And I had to like draw them on. So that's why I just leave them like this. Like, this one is always going to be skinnier, and that's just the way it is. Anywho, I'm going to do mascara now, and this is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't particularly like this mascara because it's very thick, and I get a lot of fallout from it. I have the raccoon eyes type thing going on towards the end of the night, but at the same time I like it because it gives it a lot of lift and volume. So if I'm not going to be wearing makeup for the entire night, I will more than likely use this. I mean, look at that. It's insane how much lift and length it gives. I just can't believe it. This mascara is very expensive, by the way. So overpriced. It took me a while to buy it because it was just so expensive. I'm like, no. Now I'm just gonna brush away some of the excess highlighter. Alright, so now it's time for foundation, and I'm using Estee Lauder's Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. And I did a review of this, and I was using the wrong shade. I ended up going back and getting the right shade literally like 3 days later after I did that review. I just never updated it. But my color is 6-in-1 New Truffle 6'9". And I did have to order it offline because they didn't have it in the store. But this is like the perfect shade. This is the perfect foundation to use when my skin is a little messed up and I'm currently on my period, so my skin is not the clearest. And this is perfect for that. Mainly because it's full coverage, but it's not too heavy. It still looks like skin underneath the full coverage. I'm just gonna add some more right here because that's the problem areas right now. Alright, now it's time to contour, and I'm using the Ben Nye Mojave Matte Foundation. I've been using this for years and I love it. And this brush is my favorite, Real Techniques 301. Favorite contour brush. Hardly ever contour my nose, but I'll add a little bit of contour. Alright, so I go by setting my foundation and blending out the contour by using Max Mineralized Skin Finish and Deep Dark, or Dark Deep, I don't know how you say this. And I finally hit pan! Woo! Had this for like several years. I probably need to get rid of it, but I finally hit pan, so happy. Now, my favorite blush ever in life is NARS Towels, because you can wear it all year long. But I really kind of want to wear my favorite Milani blush, and this is Bella Rose. It's a perfect summer day, so I'm going to use this instead. Okay, lips. Last thing is the lips. Okay, I can't find my vinyl lip liner, so I'm just gonna use Currnt. It's basically the same color. It's just a little darker than vinyl. So I'm kind of gonna like do an ombre thing, and this is all natural lip foundation from Buxom. I almost forgot to highlight. I got up and everything, like I'm finished. And I forgot I needed to highlight. Duh. Right, I'm using MAC's Global Glow. I really like to highlight when my skin doesn't look that good because it highlights the imperfections, but whatever. Now I'm finished. Yay. Now I can go put on my earrings.